All right, what's happening, folks? Been too long. Well, I can't say that. I was on vacation. I was enjoying myself thoroughly. Much needed vacation. Hadn't been on one since January. First world problem, of course. What's up, everybody? This is our first break after me getting back from my vacation. This is, contrary to what you're seeing in front of you, this is 2022 Prestige 10 Blaster break. But another open break that we have going on is sitting right in front of you. This is our 2021 Select Football Mixer break number 2. This one's a little bit bigger than number 1. There's a little bit more in there, a little more value, but the prices are almost the same. So yes, that means I'm hardly making anything off of that break. But I wanted to do something coming back with the holidays up here and whatnot. And we are in Mini 1. So for those of you who are joining because you wanted to see what the special was, Mini 1, there are 16 spots at $7 each, and of course the top 8 spots win, so you've got a 50% chance every spot you claim of winning a team. And obviously the more you claim, the better chance you have. But tonight, during the break only, so you need to be on YouTube and you need to be able to chat in the YouTube, spots are only $6. Now, there's a twist. Everybody who claims a spot during the break with the $6 special will be also entered to win one free spot in the mini. So that means you buy a spot, buy 2 spots, buy 3 spots, you get entries into the contest. So 16 spots, 16 possible entries, but of course if only 4 people buy a spot, there's only 4 entries, you've got a great chance of winning a free spot in the mini on top of it all. So the teams in the mini are Dallas, 2021 Dallas, Micah Parsons, Defensive Rookie of the Year, going to be the Defensive Player of the Year again this year too, so you don't want to slouch on him. That's someone you should be collecting whether you're a Cowboy fan or not. And we got Tampa Bay, obviously not a bad team since Tom Brady's in there. Houston, Green Bay, Tennessee, Washington, Carolina, and Vegas. So you got some good teams, you got some not so good teams in there, but overall, $6 a spot, can't beat it. Not for all this. So, I am going to now put in the chat the beginning of opening for claims. Oops. All right, it's officially up in the chat. So we have some other business to take care of too. We have some available teams. Oh boy, that's not going to... Well, you know what? Some of them are actually gone now. Buffalo and Chicago did get claimed last second, so let me update that. So we have 3 teams left. There you go. Atlanta, Green Bay, and New Orleans. All 3 teams with solid rookies in 2022. So you guys may want to pick those teams up. Call out in the chat if you want any of them. let's wheel and deal. Here, I'll even post this up about the special. And while you guys are pondering on those two things, I am going to take these out of the way. I will bring out our products for this evening. Which just happens to be sitting right next to me anyway, so it's not a big deal. So, 10-20-22 Prestige Blasters. There you go. All ready to go. So let me know, like I said, we got to move some teams here. 3 of them. Atlanta, 14. Green Bay, 17. New Orleans, 12. Green Bay usually goes for like 25 bucks. So I was surprised it went that low on eBay. They got the 2 rookie receivers that are doing pretty damn well. I think it's Dobbs and Watson. Then, of course, Atlanta's got Ritter. And New Orleans got Olave. Certainly some potential hits in there. All right, I think I have everything we have. Sleeves, top loaders. So we've done 3 of these breaks so far. The first one we had 4 autographs. Second one we had 3, I believe. It might have been 4. Anyway, we had 4 autographs in 2 of them and 3 in the other. And the ones that had 4, the 4th one was usually the signage autograph. That's the Blaster exclusive signage autograph. There's 40 players in there. The 2 top players in the signage autographs are Justin Herbert and Justin Jefferson. Those signage autograph cards are case hits, so about 1 in every 20 boxes. And then, of course, we've got the on-card autos, which is kind of weird because we did a break. We got the, what's his name from Houston? Damian something. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Sorry about the brain fart. But at the time, it was worth about $200, about $150, $200. And then a couple breaks later, we got the Garrett Wilson one, and I was all excited because I'm like, oh, if you know, that guy's worth 150 to 200. Wilson's got to be worth 150 to 200 as well. And it turned out the prices had all come down, and it was more like a $75 card. But still, I think the Jets were like a $17 team, so to get a $75 card on top of all the other Jets cards, not a bad deal. All right. We are getting no takers whatsoever here, huh? 0? I go on vacation and this is what happens to you guys? I'm the one that's supposed to get all fat and content on vacation. You guys are all quiet. You fell asleep on me. All right. Well, let's do some wheeling and dealing then. Let's start off with Atlanta. Going in the chat. $10. Claim it in the chat. What's up, Wolfie? Got 3 teams to sell, brother, if you want any. I just put Atlanta as normally it came. Well, Atlanta was $14 in eBay. I just put it out for $10. Also running a special tonight. I was gonna guess you weren't here. Oh, look at that. My phone is making noises. Shouldn't be. Alright. Putting a special out on the 2021 Select Football Mixer number 2 Mini 1. It's 16 spots, 8 teams available, including the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons, rookie cards. $7 a spot. Anyone who claims them during the break, any spots, it's $6 a spot. And anyone who claims also gets entered tonight to win a free spot. So if you pick a spot and no one else picks a spot, you automatically get the free spot. You get 2 spots for $6 with the way it would work out. All right, we are now going to drop Atlanta $9. Not going to drop much more before I just make it a house team. You got it, Wolfie. All right, so Atlanta and New Orleans. So that leaves Green Bay. We get 4 spots in the mini for Wolfie. That's a done deal. All right, so Atlanta. Let's see, Todd grabbed Buffalo last second. And New Orleans. All right, Green Bay. $14. You get the 2 rookies, 2 rookie receivers. I think it's Taylor, and then the other one's Doubs, whatever it is. With Jordan Love throwing to him this coming weekend. What do you think about that, Wolfie, with Love out there? You think he's going to do all right? All right, Michael, $10, I'll do it. I want to get on with this. You got half the board now, buddy. All right, owner's list is updated. Let me save it. And it is filled. All teams are accounted for. All right, and if anyone wants any of the special spots for the Select Football Mini 1, you got all break to claim a spot. Just understand I'm not looking at the chat constantly, so it may take me a little bit to find it. And for those of you who just got in, the spots are normally $7. During this break only, they're $6 a spot. And at the end of the break, everyone who claims spots in that mini, we will random off one free spot in the mini as well. If somehow we end up filling all 16 spots in the mini, then we will random off a free spot in mini number 2. Either way, you'll get a free spot in this mini or mini number 2. The winner will. All right, we are good to go. Let's clear this out and let's get ripping. Yep, got the notification there, Michael. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Just gonna real quick make sure I got the right list up here for the owner's list, and that is it. It is correct. We are good to go. We are squared. Throw these out here. Looking forward to that Select football break, though, I'll tell you. It's a nice mix of products. Mostly some more Select than the other two, but then you get the Optic and you have the Prism. Of course, if anyone watched the first one, we pulled the Zebra. And none of my blasters or hangers are from the same box or case. Whoops. One of them stuck in there. There we go. It's empty now. So that means there still could be other Zebras in there. It's not like we found the only one. All right. First pack. This is one that stuck in there, and I have a feeling I know why. It feels very thick. Maybe there's extra cards because I am not seeing anything that looks like a mem card. All right. Watt. Hubbard. Campbell. Wanham. Allen. Here's our first diamond parallel, which is Rex Burkhead for Houston. We have Isaiah Spiller for the Chargers. Jeremy Ruckert for the Jets. Hardy. Jalen Hurts. Maybe a Super Bowl contender this year. Eddie George. All right. You know what? I'm going to leave the rookies right there. Sleeve them up at the end of the box rather than during every pack. Pack number 2. Alberto. Montgomery. Ramsey. Nelson. I don't know. Something looks a little off there. Devontae Parker. It's just upside down. Thought maybe we were going to get our first autograph. That is a Cooper Kupp highlight reel. All right, Daxton Hill for the Bengals. There's an Aaron Rodgers. Prestigious Pros Red to 449 for Green Bay. Just picked up on Unpaid Magic. Warren Sapp. Kelsey. Thomas. And Kid Reporter. Next pack. Jones, McPherson, Taylor, Moss, Robinson, another prestigious pros, Ramsey. All right, Penning. There's Carson Strong for Philadelphia. Wilson, Jordan, Williams. So that's what, two packs without a diamond parallel. Why am I bringing my knife out, folks? I am rusty as hell, apparently. Getting ready to open another blaster box. We still have 3 packs left. I need to go back on vacation. Jeez. That was Marquise Hollywood Brown, Cooper, Brett Farr. That is Derek Carr, Pittman, who's doing nothing for me this year in fantasy. Joey B, time-stamped. There is Tyler Allgeier for Atlanta. It's another diamond parallel, Vita Vea for Tampa Bay, Mariota, Watt, and Kamara. All right, White, Elway, Herbert. That is Valdez-Scantling, Donald. There's a Jamar Chase diamond parallel for Cincinnati. McCreary. Wow, look at that. Ramondre Stevenson, extra point to 99 for the Patriots. Debo, Manning, and Devin White. So it's a nice looking Jamar Chase card right there, Cincinnati. Cincinnati on the last one of these didn't sell. And it became a house team. But all the other 3, it did sell. Cincinnati did sell. Right. And Ramondre, the Beast, who is now, because Damian Harris is out, and I haven't heard an update except for that he left on crutches after the game Thursday night. But Stevenson will be the feature back. At least for a few games, maybe for the season. All right, final pack of the first blaster. Mack, Justin Fields, Hines, Waddle. There we go. Earl Campbell on Living Legends, Tennessee. Javonte Williams, Powerhouse. Leo Chenal for what was a very hot team the last break, Kansas City Chiefs. And maybe the trend is going to continue. There's Chenal on the diamond parallel. Goddard, Scary Terry, and the bus. All right, that concludes the first box. I'm going to wrap this stuff up real quick, and then we'll go on to the next box. Just throwing the special up there for anyone who has joined us since we started. We have the 2021 Select Football Mixer break in the group. For those of you who won teams on eBay and are new to us in the group, we have a break going on. It's 3 select blasters, 3 select hangers, well, I say hangers, they're hanger packs. They're not boxes this year. And then one Donruss Optic Blaster, one Donruss Optic Hanger, and I believe it's 3 Donruss Optic Cellos, and then a Prism Blaster, a Prism Hanger, and 3 Prism Cellos as well. And we are in Mini 1 of that break. 16 spots in the Mini, 8 spots. The top 8 spots will get a team. It's $7 a spot, but in this break only in the chat, if you would like to get a spot or more, they're $6 a piece. And at the end of the break, anyone who gets spots, we're going to randomize your names, and whoever ends up on the top will actually get a free spot in the Mini. Yeah, Todd. Yep, the Cracked Ice Butker autograph numbered to 10. Did you see the one I posted someone pulled the other day out of the blasters? It was a Justin Herbert Cracked Ice, number 1 of 2 autograph. Maybe we'll get number 101 tonight. Who's in the Chargers spot? That was an eBay spot, I believe. I don't believe the Chargers were on the unpaid list. Let's see. I've got a little bit to go on the list. I'll get this opened up while I'm at it. There it comes. Taylor. Taylor would love to see the number 1 of 2 or a 1 of 1 Justin Herbert auto. Or you could get Justin Herbert in the signage autos too. Yeah, you got a lot of nice Charger cards. Yeah, you got a lot of nice Chiefs cards that night. Dameon Pierce, Houston, the running back. That's who I was talking about earlier. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if you're gonna get a kicker's autograph, get a Cracked Ice numbered to 10 or less. Especially if you collect Kansas City. Speaking of, look at who's there. Gallup, Thomas, Living Legends, Mr. Terry Bradshaw, who I hate to say it, I don't think is going to be around a whole lot longer. A kicker who almost hit a 67-yarder the other day, yesterday. Mr. Tucker. Sky Moore for Kansas City. Good card right there. There's a diamond parallel for the Cleveland Browns. David Bell on the rookie. Burns, D-Hop, Higgins, and Kid Reporter. Adams, Woods, Vea, Sanders, Font, however you want to pronounce it, Andre Johnson. On the diamond is Kieran Williams for the Rams. Majai Sanders for Arizona. There's Micah Parsons, defensive player of the year for sure this year, unless he gets hurt. Hubbard and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, what did he go? 4th, 5th round, something like that? A lot of teams wishing they didn't pass up on him. There's another Herbie. Valdez-Scantling, Saquon, Fournette, Davis. There is an MVP. Oh, no, it's not MVP. Any Given Sunday. Mr. Kurt Warner. All right, Zamir White for the Raiders. Here is for the Browns, David Njoku, number to 249. And Urlacher, Jones, and Peoples-Jones. Oh, the case hit of this guy right here, of Aaron Donald. All right, Hines, Landry, Johnson. Is this our first auto? Might be. Let me take a peek. Nope, it's not. It's the one that always gets me on those two. Judon, Mr. Red Sleeve for the Patriots. Powerhouse. Because the lines make it look like it's the back of the card versus the front. So the reverse cards are usually the autos. Although the on-card rookie passports are facing forward. They've caught me every time. Garrett. All right, Linderbaum for Baltimore. There's Johan Dodson for Washington. Lewis, Staubach, and Anderson. Waddle, Wanham, Alexander, Tony, who is now a Chief, Evans, Jonathan Taylor highlight reel, Daxton Hill for Cincinnati. Here is a Drew Brees diamond parallel for Nola. Picked up on the unpaids. Kyler Murray. There's Anquan Bolden, Nick Chubb, and a Kid Reporter. Kind of funny. We've talked about Butker. His card comes right up. We talked about Aaron Donald. His card came up. Todd, you need to start calling out some names for your teams and the other guys' teams. See what happens. Maybe you're the Magic tonight. Campbell, Allen, Theismann, Metcalf, Danny Dimes. That is Mr. Cortland Sutton on the diamond parallel. Trevor Penning for Nola. There's Younghoe Koo, numbered to 75 for Atlanta. Atlanta went to Wolfie, right? Wasn't that one of the teams you just picked up right before the break? Number 30 of 70. Queen. Diggs. Run CMC. All right. Clean up after that box. So let's get the diamonds put in sleeves. This red rookie diamond here. Younghoe Koo. Mr. Herbie. All the rookies. So far this season, all the teams doing what you expected them. Any of them doing better than you expected? I expected the 49ers to do well, but I kind of expected them to get beat to hell and kind of slip. But they're getting beat to hell, but they're still doing all right. I'm not sure they can win the Super Bowl with Garoppolo, though. We know they can get to it, right? Be interesting to see. Kind of like what the Eagles are doing. We'll see how that works out for them. All right, off to box number 3. Wolfie, I had a $1,800 parlay going this weekend. 4 wins coming into the 5th game was the Chargers against the Cardinals, giving 3.5 to the Cardinals. And the friggin' Chargers could only beat them by 1. Really didn't think I'd have to hedge on that one game there. I figured I'd have to hedge on the when I got to the next one, to number 6. Nope. Herbert let me down. Hubbard. Andrews. Patty Mahomes. Mac Jones. Slater. There is Kittle. All right, there's our first Kenneth Walker of the night for Seattle. And youth movement, Justin Herbert. To 249. Speak of the devil. Nice hit there, Chargers. Bledsoe. Lance. McKinney. Damn, that's a hell of a pack. That Herbie put up there right away. You think Buffalo versus San Fran, huh? Yeah, Sauce Gardner, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty damn good. Could be the next Deion Sanders. There's a lot of great cornerbacks out there, but there isn't anyone like Deion. Lamb. Hyde. Mills. Jacobs. Leonard. Time-stamped. Mr. Henry. Lloyd. Phillips. Wirfs. Scott and Gibson. Yeah, the Vikings are definitely a surprise. I don't know if they've got what it takes, though. It's definitely not Justin Jefferson that's the problem. I find them to be inconsistent sometimes, especially in the playoffs. PS2. Young-Hoo Koo. Phillips. Schultz. Got a nice autograph from Schultz in one of these breaks. Kuda. Nick Chubb. Powerhouse. There's a Sam Howell. And... Chris Carson. I thought maybe it was Mr. Walker, but nope. Whoops. My bad. That's a diamond. It's going to go over here. Shepard, Jensen, and Mosley. Thomas. Davis. Campbell. Ramsey. Nelson. Donovan Peoples-Jones on the Diamond Parallel. Christian Harris for Houston. Here is a Jeff Okudah to 299 on the extra point. Simmons, Claypool, and J.C. Jackson.
This is the future.
That stack does not want to stay straight. Patrick. Walls. Parker.
This is the
Taylor.
future.
Oh, our first season's greetings, and it is Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Congratulations, Jets. Jets. It's not Sauce Gardner, but still a good one. Any Given Sunday Sims. There's Andrew Booth. All right, Robertson for the Cowboys on the Diamond Parallel. Gallup, Thomas, and Vea. Last pack. Last pack magic. Let's have an auto. Kirk for the Jags. Anyone watch the end of the Jags game? It's a hell of a game for Lawrence. Hendrickson. Moss. Robinson. Barr Diamond. All right, Benito. There's Mechie. Should be back next year, hopefully. Sanders. Font and Barkley.
This
Yeah, really
is the
bad team. Go Chiefs.
human error.
Well, they could meet in the Super Bowl. All right. Let us
Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
get these put away. We'll move on to box number 4. Wrong direction. So OBJ probably going to Dallas, it sounds like. What? You had a 12 team? Oh God, cut it out. You missed it by 1? Tell me you at least hedged at the end. Yeah, you can friend me on DraftKings. How'd you know I'm betting on DraftKings? You stalking me? Could have been FanDuel or MGM or Jesus. I think everyone's got a freaking betting app now. Wolfie, when are you coming out with your betting app for people with flip phones? Yeah, OBJ is a problem, but he wasn't a problem for the Rams last year. He did all right. He behaved. But I agree, he's got a little bit of the diva in him. Not Terrell Owens diva, but why did I just put that in my top loader? So who's Offensive Rookie of the Year this year? All right. Next box. You talking to Sean Watson? Wolfie and I were talking about that playing Call of Duty about an hour and a half ago. Wolfie wants to see him break his leg. I'm not against that. I don't care either way. But I have a feeling he's going to go off. All right, first pack. I don't know if Cleveland's a death sentence. They got a pretty decent team. I mean, shit, they just beat Tampa. I think with Watson, they become a totally different team. Far more dynamic. They've got two really good running backs, and now they've got a running quarterback. Going to create problems for teams' defenses. There's a Lance. Kenny. Fat guy on the Legends, Mr. Mangold. Najee, powerhouse. There's Desmond Ridder, first one. Unpaid Team Magic. And there's a Brisker for Chicago. Lamb. Hyde. PS2. Yeah, Cleveland was always a death sentence. They've definitely gotten better in the last few years, but as far as I'm concerned, they still have to prove themselves. Yates, Cooks, Wirfs, Scott, Gibson, DJ Wonnum, Diamond Parallel, Wyatt, Elam. There's Young Hoo Koo again. Getting a lot of Young Hoo Koos here. Atlanta, you're going to love that. And Davis and Thomas. I hope that's you on Atlanta, right? Edwards. Manning. Shepard. Jensen. Mosley. Carr. Highlight reel. Oop. Oh, Izukanma? Eric Izukama. Youth Movement, Javonte Williams, red to 449 for Denver. Tim Patrick, Walls, and Kirk. Marino, Kelsey, Simmons, Claypool, J.C. Jackson, Kittle, Cook for Buffalo, Dolchik for Denver, Hendrickson, Dobbins, and Pollard. Rogers, Akers, Gallup, Thomas, Vea, Steve Young, Trey McBride, tight end for the Cardinals, the #1 tight end chosen in the draft. Simmons, diamond for Tennessee. Boyer, Chase, and Boye Olukan. And one more pack in this blaster, which has been fairly disappointing. Greenard, Perryman, Sanders, Font, Barkley. There's Evan McPherson, diamond for Cincinnati. Lewis, I don't know if it's Cine, Sign for Minnesota. Powerhouse to 75. 73 of 75. Myles Garrett for Cleveland. Myles Garrett base right behind it. Steph Diggs and Cortland Sutton. You see that happen every once in a while where you'll get a parallel of a player and then the regular card right behind it. Or vice versa, the regular card in front. I know Panini doesn't actually print their own or collate or even package their own cards. They outsource it to several companies, some in the US, some in China. Depends on the product. I was talking to them at the National, to their, not customer service, but the guys that really matter over there. And they were telling me that almost always, they don't know there's a problem until someone starts sending things back to them, because they just don't have any control over it. Oops, wrong way. So I looked earlier, I think you guys said the Colts were down 16-3. Thank God I don't need Pittman to do anything for me tonight. I've already beaten my opponent with the points that I got through yesterday. Wolfie, did I beat you the week before? Or did you beat me? Alright, so far no Kenny Pickett sightings. Who are some of the other ones we're looking for? Malik Willis, we haven't seen him yet. I know the Patriots spot is probably hoping for Bailey Zappi, seeing as how he's a short print rookie. We haven't seen Olave yet. Or no, did we see Olave? Yeah, we saw Olave. No, we didn't. Saw Dotson. So many receivers this year. Alright. This will make us midway through. No autographs yet. The last break, we didn't see any autographs till the last 4 or 5 boxes. So tonight might be the same. And then the first break, first like box or pack, they came out. We had an autograph. It was that Dameon Pierce on card rookie passport auto. Stevenson. James. Benched. Wilson. Well, we'll still put him here. He's just being benched to teach him a lesson, so I'm sure he'll be back out there eventually. Sapp. And boy, does that guy need a lesson. Moss. Living Legends, not Prestigious Legends. Campbell. Any Given Sunday. Robinson Jr. Greg Dulcich for Denver on the Diamond rookie. Lamb. Hyde. PS2. Burkhead. Renfro. Kelsey. Thomas. Wilson. Aaron Rodgers. There you go on the Diamond Parallel for Green Bay. Last team to be taken in the unpaids. Jermaine Robinson for the Jets. Velus Jones Jr. for Chicago. There's Young-Hoo Koo again. Thomas and Davis. Well, I don't know, but I'm starting to wonder if we're going to end up with a Young-Hoo Koo autograph tonight. Hay, Holland, Jordan, Williams, Mariota. There's Najee. This almost seems like the same pack we had before. Justin Ross for Kansas City. Chris Jones also for Kansas City to 249. Patrick, Walls, and Kirk. Funny thing is these blasters came from all different places. So it's just kind of weird we're seeing all these Young-Hoo Koos and stuff. Hardman, Sanders, Watt, Kamara. What is that behind there? Behind Samuel? It's another one highlight reel. Treylon Burks for Tennessee. There's Brisker for the Bears. Hendrickson, Dobbins, and Pollard. I was talking about that Jaguars game, and man, Baltimore Ravens with, what was it, 8 minutes left? No, it wasn't even 8 minutes. I think it was like 4 minutes or something, 4.5. After Jacksonville scores the touchdown, they come within, was it within 3 or 4 or something? And Edwards coughs it up on the first run. Oh. Green. Jordan. Manning. White. Goddard. Well, this one is Robbie Gould. Prestigious Pros instead of Kittle. The 49ers. Zion Johnson. The Chargers. Ryan Tannehill, Diamond for Tennessee. Hoyer. Jamar Chase. And Foye Olukong. And one more pack for this blaster. CEH. Harris. Scary Terry. The Bus. Hardy. Joel. What is it? Bitonio for Cleveland. There's Jameson Williams, who I believe is going to start. Is it this week or next week? I think they're expecting him to play. Here is AJ Green to 299 for Arizona. Garrett, Diggs, and Sutton. Yeah, I think he's supposed to play this week. Coming. I have him stashed on my bench. Picked him up probably midway through the season. Thought he was going to come back a little sooner, but hoping he can get himself established before my playoffs start in a couple weeks. I am the defending champ from last year. Not doing so hot this year. I'm probably just slightly under middle of the road. But our fantasy league is like a 30 and over beer league. 90% of the teams get into the playoffs. So, all I need to do is get in the playoffs. And hope my team's hot by then. And my team's getting better. It's picking up. Hopefully you guys are doing well in yours, except for you, Wolf, because you're in mine and I want to beat you. I want to win again. Just kidding. Hope you do well, bud. Maybe we'll meet in the final. That'd be fun. We can bet some cards on it if we're in the final game. You know, I haven't paid attention to Robinson Jr. How's he doing since he came back? I meant to kind of pay attention to my Redskins. It's not my Redskins, it's not my team, but being someone who grew up with them being called the Redskins rather than the Commanders or the football team, I've always looked at them and always will look at them as the Redskins. All right, back half. Let's find some autos. $16.10, huh? Ooh. How's Matty Ice doing now that they benched Ellinger? I don't understand why a quarterback would bench a coach would bench a quarterback after he played Bill Belichick. No quarterback does well against Belichick most of the time. Greenard, Harriman, Hayward, Winston, Ayuk. All right, Russell Gage, Diamond. Jalen Petre for Houston. John Elway, numbered to 99 for Denver. Number 50 of 99. Watt, Hubbard, and Andrews. Marvin Jones, another big part of the Jags' win yesterday afternoon. Gates, Davis, Brown. Oh, look at that. One Mr. Sam Howell. Season's greetings. Sam Howell, I believe, is Washington, right? Justin Jefferson highlight reel. There's a George Pickens. Sam Howell, see, Washington or Philadelphia? Well, let's get through this here. James Cook, Diamond rookie. And Matty Ice. Dawson Knox and Alberto. Oh, let me see. I thought we pulled... No, Carson Strong is Philadelphia. So, yeah, Sam Howell is Washington. I get those two mixed up a lot. I haven't been checking the rookie cards for short prints either. We take a quick breeze through. See if we pulled any yet. Oh, so close. One was one off from being it. But nope, no short prints yet. All right. Hooks. McNabb. Myers. Callaway. Oh, we have a signage autograph. We are going to put it back here. Do it without exposing it. That is a case hit auto, and Justin Jefferson and Justin Herbert are in it. So far we've gotten William the Refrigerator Perry and Mark Brunell. So we'll see who we get there. Hassan Haskins for Tennessee. There is Devonta Price for the Colts. Montgomery, Jones, and McPherson. So Minnesota spot and Chargers spot. Start drooling. You could be in there. You could be in there. And those are both eBay teams. And as a matter of fact, I think Minnesota went like super cheap. Like $11. Edwards. Manning, Kittle, Carter, Tannehill, Powerhouse Kittle. Got a lot of kills tonight. Kolak, rookie for Baltimore. There's a Ray Lewis to 449, extra point. We have Hollywood Brown, Cooper, and White. So, two more packs. So Wolfie, I just heard the wife running upstairs yelling at the puppy. Can you guess what he did? Marino, Kelsey, Johnson, Young, Penny. What is that? Oh, I was getting excited. Time-stamped. Time-stamped. Daniel Carson for the Raiders. This is Garrett Wilson. Drake Jackson, San Francisco. Elway, Mac, and Dak. Mac and Dak. Mac and Dak for hire. Rodgers, Akers, Davis, Bosa, Moore, Kelsey, prestigious pros, Gordon, Chicago, or the Jets, Michael Carter on the diamond, Edmonds, Judy, and Justin Fields. All right, let's see who it is. Oh, we've got a diamond behind it. My apologies. Pull the diamond out. Ah, Travis Kelce. Look at that. 2 breaks in a row. We got a diamond Kelce. And the autograph goes to Tennessee, Javon Curse on the signage. It's not smudged, but there's some light spots in there. I don't think... It looks good, don't get me wrong. It's not a perfect autograph, but it's not smudged. I don't think Panini would actually allow you to get a replacement for that, but who has Tennessee? Tennessee, is that you, Michael? Well, the suite just came up. That would be Michael. So let's put Mr. Curse right there. Guy was a beast for sure. Justin Fields just flipped over. On pile. So no takers besides Wolfie on the $6 special for Mini 1, huh? Nobody wants a chance of getting the Dallas Cowboys and getting some Micah Parson rookies before his prices and values all go up as he gets his first Defensive Player of the Year award. Like I said, $6 a spot. There's 16 spots. Whoever buys spots, it's only $6 during this break. Once the break is over, the deal's over. So $6 a spot instead of $7. And everyone who takes a spot, we randomize a list, and whoever ends up on top gets a free spot. But right now, Wolfie's got 4 spots. If no one else takes any other spots, he's going to have 5 spots. Well, you know what? We haven't seen Hutchins for Detroit yet either. Mr. Aiden Hutchinson. No Pickett's yet. Well, the first 3 breaks we had Pickett's. The first break we had a numbered Pickett to like 249 or 199 or something like that. It was a pretty sweet card. And I think the second break we had like 3 or 4 of his rookie cards. Last break there was a couple. Boy, got one trying to stay in there every 3rd box. Alright, well, we started to hit autographs, so let's see if we can get some more here. Here's Mr. Eckler. Crosby, Ayuk, Wilson, Stapp. There is T. Higgins. So we've got Chase and we've got Higgins on diamond now for Cincinnati. There's Lewis Sine or Cine. There is Robert Woods to 75 for Tennessee. Gabe Davis, Patrick, and Walls. Seen a lot of Walls tonight, too. Gary, Robinson, McNabb, Myers, Season's Greetings number 3 of the night, Mr. Jameson Williams for Detroit. Montana. There's our second Ritter of the night for Atlanta. There is Tyler Batty, rookie for Baltimore on the diamond. Nice pack so far. Tre'Davious White, Elway, and Mack. Madison, Butker, not autographed and not cracked ice to 10. Callaway. Kittle. Carter. Looks like Derwin James Jr. on the diamond parallel. Devonta Wyatt. Khair Elam. There's Dak. Edmonds. And Judy. Okay. Adams. Woods. Tannehill. Johnson. Young. Taylor Powerhouse. Eric Uzukama. Brandon Smith for the Panthers to 299. Justin Fields. Watt. And Hubbard. Excuse me. Carson Wentz. Tua. Penny. That's a team that's surprising me is Miami. And it's not Tyreek, it's not Waddle. It really is Tua, how well he's played this year. Did not expect that. I knew he's good, but Bosa. Allen on the highlight reel. Cook. Dolchik. Andrews. Lamb and Hyde. But, you know, I always say you got to wait a couple of years on a quarterback before you can pronounce him a bust. You know, otherwise Josh Allen would have been jobless after his first year. Speaking of Josh Allen, there's the other Josh Allen. Osborne. Moore. Hayward. Winston. Justin Tucker, Prestigious Pros. There is Trey McBride. Nick Bosa on the diamond for the 49ers. PS2. There's another Young Hoo Koo. Wolfie, I'm going to have to put all your Young Hoo Koos in a box because there's too many of them for a bubble mailer. Thomas and Kid Reporter. All right. Let's do a little cleaning up. Well, hopefully we'll get hot on autographs here in the last 3 boxes. So far, we only have 1. And our average has been 3 to 4 lately. Or, I shouldn't say lately. All 3 of the previous ones. But I did get myself into a 30... I think it was 30 or 31 boxes. I think it was 11 blasters and then a case of 20. And out of the 31 boxes, there were only 2 autographs. And they were both out of the case. The 11 boxes didn't have any autographs in them. And unfortunately for me, none of my teams. But I did take my Patriots. I did get a Bailey Zappi. As a matter of fact, I think it was numbered. Probably the highest priced backup in the league right now, as far as cards are concerned. Well, maybe behind Zach Wilson. He's not even a backup now. He's the number 3. Temporarily, I'm sure. It's funny though because I watch him in the interviews and stuff, post-game interviews, and I listen to him talk, and I'm like, this kid is such a prick. And he kind of reminds me of, oh God, I just forgot his name. Hold on, let me look him up real quick. My mouse wants to work. There's my mouse. Alright, never mind. It'll come to mind. Wolfie, Chicago Bears, 86. Oh, McMahon. Reminds me of McMahon. Except without the talent that McMahon had. You know, just super cocky. Full of himself. I mean, I'm all about confidence, but when you're a quarterback and you can't take responsibility for a bad loss, it wasn't even I want to say it was a bad loss. That was a hard-fought game by both defenses. With a special teams play at the very end for the win. That game could have very easily gone into overtime and still not ended with a winner. It could have been just a tie. Those defenses were both on fire. But still, you're the quarterback. You got to take the good and the bad. Can't have both. Can't have it both ways. You can't duck the bad stuff and bask in the limelight of the good stuff. Doesn't matter if it's your fault or not. You're the QB. You're getting all the glory. You're going to get all the blame too, and you better take it. All right. 3 boxes left. Let's at least pull one more auto out of here. If not, one out of every box. Ooh, that thing came open really easy. All right, there's a T-Law. Cousins, George, Fryermuth. There is a Joe Burrow youth movement. It's not numbered though, which is weird because I guess it's color matching. It's nice looking. Would have thought it was numbered. For Cincinnati. Time-stamped Kelsey. Shukari Robertson for Dallas. There is Logan Hale for Tampa Bay on the diamond. There. Ward, Singletary, and Adams. Well, I don't know. He's been in the league over a year and a half and he's still not getting it. So I don't know if that skull might be a little too thick. Jones. He's got talent. Jones. Hill. Mitchell. Ojolari. Renfro. Widmeyer for Buffalo. Arnold Ebiket for Atlanta. Reddick. Wendell Moore and Boyd. All I know is he's got the coach pissed off at him right now, and that's not a good thing. He's lucky it's not Bill Belichick as his coach, because he wouldn't even be on the team. Cup. Fairbairn. Barrett. Smith. McKessick. Powerhouse. Crosby. Alright, there's Thibodeau for the Giants. And there's a Hollywood Brown to 449 for Baltimore, even though he's not playing for Baltimore anymore. Vic. Moore. And Hawkinson. And speaking of Hawkinson, Detroit's got to be kicking themselves for getting rid of him. Carlson. Jones. Boswell. Godwin. Johnson. Rice. Any given Sunday. There's Leal for the Steelers. Pierce for Indy. There's a Joey B. Gage and Bitonio. Every time I say Bitonio, all I can think of is Beavis and Butthole. Butthole. Beavis and Butthole with Cornholio. Gates. Cooks. Baird. Smith Schuster. Bledsoe. Alright, D-Hop. There's Matt Corral for Carolina. First sighting of the night. There's Cam Hayward for the Steelers on the diamond. There is a Josh Allen. Williams and Burns. Edwards. Manning. Lance. Kinney. Wirfs. Hubbard. Diamond for Carolina. Winfrey for Cleveland. There's Mangold again, but this one's numbered to 149 for the Jets. Put that over here. D-Hop, Higgins, and there's Micah Parsons for Dallas. All right, 2 boxes left. Can we get another auto, please? Or 2? Oh, Indy's up now, huh? Sounds like Matty Ice is starting to play a little bit. Oh, decent night for Cincinnati tonight. A few Joe Burrows, a few Jamar Chases. Decent night for the Chargers with some Herberts. None of the top QBs yet, though. No Pickett, no Willis. We've had Ritter. We've had, speak of, Coral. But hey, that goes to show you how hard it is to get your rookie cards in Prestige. They're not that easy. They're not that common. It's not like Absolute Football where there's 15 rookie cards in every pack. Go through 10 blaster boxes and not see a single Pickett. Says something. Certainly not as bad as Prism and Optic and some of the other ones that you find it much harder to get them. But that's what creates the value, is the rarity. Throw Coral up here. All right, 2 boxes remain. Good luck, folks. Yeah, we haven't pulled a Willis yet. Yeah, no Breece Hall. Man, shame about him. Holy crap, was he having a great rookie year. I'm not a Jets fan, but it goes beyond the uniform. All right, Howie Long, Chenault, Cox, Long Cox, Sweat, Sweaty Long Cox. All right, Dak Prescott on the franchise. What is it? Franchise what? Franchise favorites. Ah, his legs were in the way. DK, Quay Walker, Eric Uzukman for the Miami Dolphins. Izukama on the Diamond rookie. James Conner. David Joku. Devin Duvernay and Kid Reporter. One thing we haven't had yet is one of the Diamonds to 99. Really sweet looking cards. Thielen. Collins. Lockett. Reese. Actually, I'm a Cowboys fan first. Montana. Marino Diamond for Miami. There you go. There's Drake London for Atlanta. Brandon Smith. Tyron Smith. Sam Darnold and DeAndre Swift. The story goes in the late 70s, approaching 1980, I was at a record store back when they had record stores, and I was flipping through the poster thing. And all of a sudden I came across the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders poster that was out back then. And I stared at that thing for a little bit, inspecting every little inch. Fell in love with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. And so I was like, I gotta check this Dallas Cowboys team out. Darren Waller. Growing up in New England back then, there's a T-Law. Wasn't a whole lot to get excited about with the Patriots. You know, we had some decent players, but we never had a good team. And the owners, the Sullivans, were terrible. Berrios. Wagner. Trubisky. Powerhouse. Derrick Henry. Karlaftis, Kansas City. There's a Callaway for the Saints to 249. That was a little difficult to read. And so I started watching the Cowboys a little bit. And of course, back then it was Danny White and Drew Pearson, Hunt, and Tony Dorsett, and Randy White, and Ed Too Tall Jones, and Tom Landry as the coach, and it was a pretty exciting team to watch. They were always in the thick of things, so they became my favorite team. But the Patriots were always kind of right there in my heart too. So I don't call them 1 and 2. I call them 1 and 1A. Cousins, Jones, Bourne, Locke, Henry, Reed, Ford, Jalen Tolbert for the Dallas Cowboys, Justin Simmons. Oh, my bad. That was a rookie there. Ford for Cleveland. Simmons, Mooney, and Baker. So I always paid attention to the Patriots. I was excited in '86 when we went to the Super Bowl against the Bears. I expected to get our asses handed to us, and we did. And then '96 when we went to the Super Bowl against Green Bay, and I thought we at least had a chance because then we had Drew Bledsoe and Curtis Martin and some good players and a good team and a good coach. That turns out the coach was on his way out the door, so we ended up losing that game. Jones, Cup, Slay Jr., Allen. There is David Jabo. That's a good card right there. The diamond parallel for the Baltimore Ravens. And, what is that? That looks shiny and sparkly back there. We might have something special here, folks. All right. If it's an auto, it's facing forward. And we've already gotten the diamond. Prestigious Pros. Is it a rookie too? Because it's right behind the first rookie. Badarian Mathis for Washington. Oh, is it the 99? No, it's not. Jesus. We got a second diamond. That is weird. It looks so different back behind another card. Okay, well, we got 2 diamonds. We got George Kittle. Carson Palmer. I'd have to look at that rookie diamond and make sure it's not numbered. Bateman and Martin with a kid reporter behind it. I wonder, I've never seen 2 diamonds in one pack before, but hey, what we got. So, you know, I followed the Cowboys more than I followed the Patriots, but I followed them both. And, of course, I loved it in the early 90s when the Cowboys and the triplets and Jimmy Johnson. One of my favorite times to watch football back then. Randall Cunningham and the Eagles, and Theismann and the Redskins, and you had Montana was still around, and not Montana. Well, was Montana still around with Kansas City? He might have been. 93, maybe. 92, 93 was his last year, I think. And then, of course, Steve Young, the 49ers and the Cowboys rivalry, and just a really great time to watch football. Fairbairn, Carson, Lattimore, Warner, Joe Burrow diamond. Boy, Cincinnati, you're getting some Burrows tonight. There's Kobe Bryant for Seattle. There's Marcus Mariota to 299 for Atlanta. Kelly. Speaking of, my Cowboys beating up on these guys a couple times. Goff and Quinn. And then, of course, Jimmy Johnson. Well, I shouldn't say Jimmy Johnson. Jerry Jones went and screwed all that up. And even as a Cowboy fan, the Cowboys are my favorite team, but I cannot stand Jerry Jones. I will be happy the day he is gone, because he ruined a good thing. But Robert Kraft came in and saved the day for me, at least, so I had something to cheer for with the Patriots. It's all about the owners, and that's, to me, that's the Jets' problem. Is ownership's just terrible. That's the problem with Washington. I mean, you know, you guys have your teams that you're fans of. You know, how are your owners? But my favorite player all time is Emmitt Smith. Not even Tom Brady. As much as I loved watching him, I will choose Emmitt Smith over Tom Brady as my favorite. Not in a draft. I'd be stupid not to take Tom Brady first in any draft. But just as my favorite. But it's funny too, because the league has changed so much since then. Back then it was a run-first league. You know, quarterbacks threw the ball on third down. Once in a while you'd get a surprise first down throw or a second down throw, but usually running backs like Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton and you name it, LaDainian Tomlinson, and then all of a sudden 2000 came and it became a passing league. You're starting to see more running backs all of a sudden. I think it's starting to shift a little bit. You know, the Philadelphia Eagles are really a strong running team. I mean, not that Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball, he certainly can. But he can also run it, and they've got good running backs. All right, last box. Really kind of bummed out. We only got one autograph, guys. So hopefully We'll get a second one here. Try to salvage this break. All right. Last 6 packs. Let's get something hot here. Sanders, Green, Diggs, Galladay, Jonathan Taylor Youth Movement, Indy, time-stamped, Mr. Rogers. There is another Ken Walker rookie. Here is a Jets rookie for Breece Hall Diamond. There you go. I think someone was asking for or talking about Breece. Diggs, Run CMC, Jamal Williams, who's been beasting it out this year. And a Kid Reporter. Good start to the box. Best running back ever is Okoye. I don't know if you're going to get too many people to agree with you there. He was a beast. Christian Okoye was a damn good running back, but to me, 1 and 2, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, you can switch them any way you want. You want to say Barry's better, I'll not disagree with you. I'd love to have seen what Barry Sanders could have done if he stayed in the league instead of leaving prematurely like he did, and I kind of wonder why he did. Jordan. And then, of course, Walter Payton and Jim Brown, and then you get Tomlinson, I think, who's up there for a bit, and of course Falk and some of these other guys that fall in behind those guys. But Wet, Lockett, oh, autograph. All right, this box is redeeming. I can tell you who the team is right now because I did get a peek. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's a good player. I believe the team I saw was an unpaid Magic team. Daniel Carlson on the diamond. This out a little bit further so you can see it. Devin Lloyd, Kyle Phillips, Jalen Johnson, whoops, Kyle Pitts, and Deshaun Watson in a Browns uni. He did retire too early. As much as he was exciting to watch, my problem with him was, and this is the reason why I like to argue Emmitt was better, is as exciting as he was in how he made some of those plays, he got his ass caught behind the line, dicking around trying to find, make something happen, rather than just hitting the hole like a guy like Emmitt would do. Emmitt would find the hole, go right through it, make the first 3 levels miss him, and break it out. And so he was more north-south, where Barry was like, he'd get the ball and sit behind the line, just left, right, and then you get caught 6 yards back and kill the team's drive. And sorry, but if you're killing the team, killing the drive, you're not helping the team any. But man, when he would break one, holy crap, I don't think anyone ever looked better breaking a long touchdown like he did. Damn, it was special to watch. So that's why I say, if you want to say Barry better than Emmitt, I'm not going to argue with you. Just to me, I liked Emmitt better. Blair, but I love them both. Harris, Breeze, Montana, Berrios, Gibson, Powerhouse, Sam Howell. There's a numbered Myles Garrett to 199, purple extra point. Tucker, Komet, Connor, and then of course watching Walter Payton play, that was pretty damn special too. Bosa, Tunsil, Wagner, Trubisky, Bourne. That is Doug Williams, Super Bowl winning Doug Williams of the Washington Redskins. Christian Harris, Andrew Booth Jr., Joku, Duvernay, and Smith. 2 packs left, and then we'll reveal the auto. Drake, Buckner, Locke, Henry, Slay Jr., Wilson, Prestigious Pros. There's Nick Benito. Here is Fred Warner, Diamond for San Francisco. Darnold, Swift, and Smith. Last pack. Let's get something in here. A low numbered card. Second auto. I'm okay with that too. I know someone on Facebook who got 2 autos in 1 blaster, so it can happen. Howard, Hill, Allen, Carson, Lattimore, Reddick, Hassan Reddick for the Eagles. There is Mechie. Here is a Harrison Smith to 449 for Minnesota. Patterson, Hunt, and Simmons. So nothing great out of that pack. Throw these out of the side here and let's look at this auto. All right. Last call on $6 select mini 1 spots. And again, you get in every spot you take, you get an entry into winning a free spot in the mini as well after this break ends. Right now, 1 guy's in there and he's going to get the free spot automatically. All right. It looks like it's a rookie, folks. So that's a good thing. And it is, Quay Walker for Green Bay. Number 48 of 50. There's a way to end it. There's a way to end it. I knew it was Green Bay, but I didn't know who it was going to be. Green Bay. Last team taken. The team that normally sells for $25 in a 10-box blaster. Only sold for 17 yesterday. Bargains happen on eBay. It happens, folks. And then picked up dirt cheap. Last second. Damn, that's nice looking. It's got the same or similar design to the 99 design. It's really cool. Really, it's almost like a spiderweb design. It's really cool looking. But it still has the diamonds in it too if you look closely. Well, that just saved the break. At least now I can sit here and say that it was a pretty good break. It wasn't as good as the other 3, but it wasn't absolutely terrible either. Could have been a lot worse. But we still did not get... We didn't get to cut the top quarterbacks. We didn't get... we didn't get it Hutchinson. Not one. Let me take a look at these rookies real quick. I'll see if we got any short prints, because there's some pretty good players in the short prints. Oh, we got one. We got one. And that was the one I actually called out earlier too. I forgot he was a short print. Seattle. Kobe Bryant. That is a short print. And Seattle, I think, was sold on eBay. I don't think that was an unpaid team. So we will take Mr. Wilson out of there and put Mr. Bryant in there. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Well, we have one thing to do, and I need to get my mouse working. I don't know why my mouse is not working. Give me a second here to reset it. Because we need to pick our winner for the free football break. See if she wants to run now. Yep, she's back. All right. So I need to get the populated list. And throw it into random.org. And we're good to go. All right, perfect. How does that sound? So because this is eBay, there are some people here who will watch this back and not understand how I do this. So what we do is we take the list of all the team owners in order from A to Z, so to speak, really A to W. And we roll the die. We re-roll on a 2 or a 3 because we want a 4 or higher. Has to be a 4 or higher. We take that number and we randomize the list that many times, and whoever ends up on the top spot wins the spot in the free football break. If you're from eBay, you would need to join our group. On the listing on eBay, you'll see image number 2. It has our eBay, our Facebook address, I should say, for the group. You can join us and then pick your spot if you end up winning. But that's what we do after every break. Everyone gets in, and I'll show you guys a nice card we got out of the last free football break. So let's roll the die first. We have a 3, so we're going to re-roll. And we have a 10. So now we're going to randomize this list 10 times. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those you're not going to go. 7. There we go. Bueller. 8. Oh, not doing it. It might be my mouse acting up again. There's 9. One more time, folks. Who's on top? Taylor, you're on top. Will you remain there? I do that because so many times it has happened. You know, he's got a few spots in here, so it won't be necessarily that one. But the person on top, the second to last randomization, has ended up on top several times, and I think even the last time it happened. So let's see what happens here. Good luck, guys. 10. Fab. Wolfie, congrats, bud. You get a spot. So now what we need to do, we need to go over to the group. Go over to the contest. Wolfie, you have 1 through 3, 5 through 9, 12, 14, 16, 18 through 23, and 26 through 32 are all open. So if you're out, if you're on there on the chat still and want to call it out, go ahead. Otherwise, you can text me later if you want to do it that way, and I'll put you in. What I was saying, guys, is this is one of the cards we pulled on the last one. Yeah, I might have to go up a little further. Nope, it's down here. Right here. The last one, the first one, pulled a Trey Lance Red Disco Auto numbered to 25. Now, I know he's hurt and his values have gone down a little bit, but he'll be back next year and his values will go right back up. But at the time, it was about a $600-700 card. And of course, if it was in a pro uniform, it would have been a whole lot more. It would have been a few thousand. But hey, free break. Hell of a card for a free break. Could be you. How you get in? Get in the breaks. Everyone in the break gets a shot at it. So congratulations, Wolfie. Let's go back here and we will do a quick recap. Just get this Breece Hall. Gonna top loader real fast. Lots of cards here tonight, 660 of them to be exact. So obviously I can't recap everything. So I'm just going to kind of go over some of the bigger cards. So let's go into the non-rookies. We had Ramondre Stevenson to 99 for the Patriots. Joe Burrow, diamond. Some of the highlight base rookies, Garrett Wilson, Matt Corral, got a couple Ritters, Jameson Williams, Dotson. Some of the diamond rookies, Eric E. I will go with, David Jabo, Logan Hall, Tyler Badie, Leo Chenal, James Cook, Joaquin Brisker, I believe that is what his name is, Jakari Robertson, David Bell, and Breece Hall. Breece Hall probably being the best one out of the diamond rookies. Then we had a short print, which is very rare. That's Mr. Kobe Bryant for Seattle. We had Jamar Chase in a diamond to go along with that nice Burrow. Well, Kenneth Walker I left back there. I didn't take him out. Hell of a player. Justin Herbert, youth movement to 249. And then 2 autos this time. A little bummed out we only got 2. Our previous 3 had 3 or 4. 2 of them had 4, 1 of them had 3. This time we only got 2. Hey, but maybe we'll get 5 on the next one. We had Javon Curse on the case hit signage auto. And then we had Quay Walker for Green Bay on the auto numbered to 50. Sweet card. Congratulations, Green Bay. Michael, nice hit. That concludes the break, folks. No one taking any of the $6 mini 1 spots, huh? So, Wolfie, not only did you get a free spot in the free football break, but you're getting a free mini spot on top of it. So, hey guys, appreciate you joining. It was fun. I'm going to throw another one of these up on eBay, probably Wednesday. See, maybe Tuesday. Oh, no, tomorrow or Wednesday. It'll go one of the next 2 days. But I'm going to focus on getting that select mixer break filled up. It's going to be a fun break. Lots of opportunities on there for some good hits, and it's super low money. So any teams that are not in the mini are still available for direct claim. And there's some good ones there for sure. So let me take a quick peek. I'll tell you some of the ones that are sitting there. So Atlanta's still there with Kyle Pitts. Dallas is still... Oh, no, Dallas is in the mini. My bad. I didn't mark what's minis and what's not. Jacksonville's still available. I think Detroit is still available. Just make sure they're not in there yet. Detroit is definitely available. So some Amon-Ra St. Browns are in there. The Jets are still there. Zach Wilson, not as exciting as it was before, but so yeah, there's still definitely some good teams to be claimed if anyone's interested in claiming a team directly before it goes to mini. But we got mini 1 to fill as well, and hopefully get that break done by the end of the week. So it'll be fun. It'll be a good break. I'm looking forward to that one. Have a good night, guys. Appreciate you joining.